Whew. So Judith, hello. Lorraine, hello. Cecilia, Sherry, um, Sue, Andy, hello. And Shasha, hello. Deborah, and if you don't stay out of my way, let's see. Um, just working through. Hello, Maisie, Lady Crochet, Aggie, Fran, Angela, Carmen, Patty, Bernice, Valerie. This thing's driving me. This is driving me nuts tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh, Karen, hello. Oh. Oh my goodness. Sharon loves purple. Hello. Danny's Journey. Hello. MG57. Hello. Um, Ellen. Kendall. Hello. Elisa. Hello. Angela. Hello. Vicky. Hello. I've not seen the other Vicky. Did I miss the other Vicky? Len the cranky, Len the crafty cranker. Hello. He is watching from Ontario, Canada. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Sue. Okay, I've not seen Vicky. And I've not seen Helen. Um, Maybe they're just running late today. We've got 41 in here, 19 thumbs. Vicky is not here yet. All right, I'll have to email her. Where you at? I'm telling you, if I have your email and you're not here, I'm coming calling. Hello, Teresa. Nikki sends her hugs and love. So I hope everybody had a wonderful time today. I haven't seen, nope, I haven't seen Robin either. Mm-mm-mm. So I have a couple of books that I would like to show that I'd like to keep in my collection. A lot of a lot of my books are more or less just for patterns and stuff. Um, but there's a few books that I think every knitter crocheter should have in their library. Let's see, Russ, I'm so happy. Only 11 more, and you're woo. So that means you're only 111 away from having your 1,000. Can you get monetized at 900? When I was monetized, I had to have 1,000 subscribers. No ands, ifs, or buts. And I had to have 4,000 watch hours. But anyhow, so this book right here I would suggest having in your library. Denise, hello Denise. So this is just another book that talks about techniques, um, the crochet essentials, the techniques and stitches. Chapter 3 is for projects, and chapter 4 is for the gallery. Uh, but it has a lot of. I got my first hit. Ooh, Valerie, good for you. It's backwards. What is the name? The Encyclopedia of Crochet Techniques, a step-by-step guide to creating unique fashions and accessories by Jean Eaton. I wished I knew how to fix that. It drives me nuts. I'm wondering if I have to use, instead of the front camera, if I have to use the back camera. Let's see. Russ, you are going to have to read the book titles. Bernice, I just did. This one is the Encyclopedia of Crochet Techniques, a step-by-step guide to creating unique fashions and accessories by Jan Eaton. Krista, hello. And Christina, hello. So it just, the first part just gives you, oh, looky here. It just gives you some of the tools, and it talks about the yarn, different tape measures, and then of course holding the yarn in the hook. So it tells you about the two methods, the pencil grip and then the knife grip. Those are the two common grips. Let's see. Okay. And then it talks about working into the foundation, counting your chains, a lot of things that we might already know, but there's a lot of different techniques. I had a crochet stitch Bible, lost it in storage. I've got a Stitch Bible too. I just don't know where it's at. In all honesty though, guys, I love knitting more than crochet. I have more knitting than I do crochet. I only have very limited crochet. Oh, hello, April. Hello. See, and Barbara, hello. I'm too easily influenced, especially in this craft. I bought 3 books. Well, April, this is the other one that I'm talking about tonight. It's the Encyclopedia of Crochet Techniques, a step-by-step guide to creating unique fashions and accessories by Jan Eaton. That's the one that I'm talking about tonight. Let's see. Thanks for all the prayers. Hub's got good doctor report on blood work today. Now working on pressure score. Way to go, Patty. That is great news. Okay. So, and it talks about measuring gauge. But it's just, hello, Sharon from Australia. And hello, Miss Fabulous Dawn. But it talks about measuring and stuff. It's just and about joining. It's techniques. I know most of us know techniques, but as you get older, it's nice to have a book. But it just talks about seams and technique and stitches, adding yarns, working stripe patterns, That does have some stitch um, moffets for wide and uh, fake ribbing, simple ridges. Then it talks about shaping. So it's a good book to have in your library. I'm not going to say that you're going to use it daily. Um, but it's just nice to it's just a book that I like to keep in my library. Let's see. The Norwegian knitting is getting easier to do. Very easy to get proper attention for a new technique. Hello, Getaway. How did your Getaway? How did your sale go? I got the one from the other night, and there was a knit version of it, so I got that one too because I'm new on the knit journey. Let's see. I am really having a rough night. What's going on? Talk to us. Let's see. Beautiful. Welcome. Okay, so now for the knitters. Cast on and bind off. So a lot of patterns use different cast ons. A lot of patterns use different bind offs. This one has 54 step by step methods of casting on and casting off. And it is a very, very good book. Um, and it is spiral bound. I love spiral bound. So for those of us that like to do socks, there's a version for that to do toe up. Then you have to have a certain, you need a stretchy cast on for the top of the sock. Bernice, good evening. Mm. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Sharon. Is saying hi to me and the Midnight Crew. Cindy, hello. I just don't want to miss anybody. My show went well. It was my best show thus far. Because you had all of us behind you. The neighbor's cat is here. And we are expecting a blizzard tonight. We are going to let her in. Oh, Teresa, a blizzard? Oh, I am so sorry. Let's see. So this is another one for knitters to have in their library because you're not going to remember all of these. And if you are, kudos to you. And another good one to have, and you know, with these small ones, they don't take up much space. And I like it because it's spiral bound, which makes it even nicer. And then the other one is cable left and cable right. And it is spiral bound. It's kind of like, so this one is cast on, bind off, and it is by Leslie Ann Bestore, and it's by story.com. The book was story.com. And this one's the same way. This one is cable left and cable right. 94 knitted cables. So there's 94 different cables. And I really like this book. I've used it a lot. And I will be using it when I make my poncho. because my poncho is going to be coming up here shortly because I want to have it done by next fall. And they have some beautiful cabling. Now, they liked, a lot of cables are done on the wrong side. Russ is not a cookie cutter. I like putting my cables on the right side and go from there. Let's see. I've not seen Carson. I've not seen Robin. I've not seen Helen. And I've not seen Vicky. Hello, Barbara. Are you saying hi to or another Barbara? Oh, Helen is here? Okay. Well, I didn't see her come in. So, hello, Helen. I don't know how I missed you. Hey, looks like these all three books are really, really nice, and they're nice just to have in your library, just for quick reference. And what I like about, because the books lay flat, so it's easy to photocopy what you're needing to look at, so that way you're not wear and tearing on your book a lot. And if you're wanting to take it with you, you can always put your printed copy into a one of those plastic sleeves that you have for a three ring binder, and you can just throw that in. You can just throw that pattern into your bag and go. Hello, Dawn, and Dawn's been a member for 4 months. Way to go! I wish I could do all the funny things, Dawn, but I can't. Lisa, going to lurk while I relax, unwind, and go to sleep. We'll need to check out the replay so I can check out the book suggestions tomorrow. Thanks. Lisa, you have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping in. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up on your way out. I really appreciate that. And we'll see you tomorrow. Let's see. And Sharon's been a member for 4 months too. That's cool. That's awesome. Thank you, Sharon. A good day here from Norway. I'm listening to you and crocheting children's blankets. Well, Annie, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're here with us, all the way from Norway. I hope you enjoy it and relax and get some blanket work done. And Lisa's gonna lurk too, okay? And Carson is in the house. Hello, Carson. Deborah, hello. Okay. So those are the 3 books that I would suggest. I've got, like I said, I have a lot of books over there, but it's just basically patterns. But there is one that I will try to find. It's about actually there's 2 over there. One is it's about knitting garments, but you choose. It's almost like you choose the story. You design it yourself. They just tell you the different cuffs, the necklines, the bottom, the sleeves. That book will take you in 100 different ways, and you won't even know it. But the other one is Aran knitting, like a sweater. those I will show to you tomorrow. And I'll see if there's a couple others that I might suggest. Let's see. Teresa, hello. She's working on her waffle stitch blanket. Debbie, hello. But I am on the last color. Way to go, Teresa. You're on your last color. Katrina, hello. I think I'm caught up, guys. That's always good to be caught up, right? Pamela is saying hello to everybody. So hello, Pamela. Oh, Carson, you still can't do anything. Sharon loves purple. If you love it, you'd love what I got at the sale. I got the flowers yarn in wisteria, a purple variegated. Just got Great Granny and lots more. Gotta live to crochet. I've not been to our Joann's, but it was pretty much picked over a couple of weeks ago, unless they got some different stuff in. And Lisa Gadberry, she went to her Joann's, and she's like, there's really not anything there except for yarns that we can get cheaper through the company. Because like the Red Heart Flower Power and the Red Heart Granny Square all in one yarn, right now you can get that for $6 a skein at the sale at Yarnspirations. Plus you get 10% off if you have the code. So that's like getting it for $5.40. That's fairly good for that yarn. 70. Lorraine is saying 79 in the house, only 53 thumbs. I got all of mine from Yarnspirations. Exactly, Helen. Exactly. I wanted some of the all-in-one granny, but didn't. I could only get just a little bit, guys, and I believe that it has all shipped. I went to Goshen today. No big twist. Shelves were empty. Maisie, was it just like 25% off still? Oh, I called the surgery, the scheduling place that does the surgeries, and asked them if they had any um, surgeries that maybe got canceled or pushed out, blah blah blah. And the lady told me no, but she says you are on the top of the list, so if there is a cancellation, I can have their spot. So it would be nice if it happened sometime this week or next week. 2 weeks early, I'd take it. Now that's awesome, Russ. I should be an easy order since you only bought 2 skeins. It's a shame they put it in 2 shit. Oh, they put my entire order like in 7 different boxes. And I'm telling you guys, I did not order that much. Honestly, I did not order that much. But it was just like, I honestly bought like 2 of this and 2 of that. Actually, just 2 skeins. I know I joke a lot and, say 2 skeins, but it's, this massive yarn. But I could only do like a couple of this, a couple of that, because I wanted a little bit of everything. So I had to spread it out. And it's almost like they purposely just took a few items and put it in a box, a few items put it in a box, a few items put it in a box, and then shipped it. And that I didn't understand. Okay, now I have to go back up. I got all of mine from Yarn Inspirations. What? You already got it, Helen? Good for you. Um, I went to okay. My Joanne Yarn department was basically empty, although they said expecting large truck in a week or two. Yes, they said they were getting trucks daily. Um, I didn't even try to go to Joanne's. It's an hour away, and I figured most yarn would be gone anyway. I usually buy from Herrschners or Mary Maxim, so I'll just continue with that. And Katrina, I love Herrschners, but I don't have any. I do have Red Heart in my stash now because of the January sale. But all of my Red Heart was gone because I gave it away. Um, so I wanted to replenish it, but I didn't want to replenish it with full price. So I had to wait for um, a sale. But 90% of my yarn purchases do come from Herrschners. And 90% of the time it's the same yarn that I keep getting because that's the yarn that I like to work with. It's soft, it's cheap, good colors, good yardage for the price. Indiana, that's awesome, Russ. It should be an easy. Okay, so I got that one. My oh, uh, my Joanne is now listed as liquidation. Debbie, eventually they all will say liquidation. Carmen, no, I looked at hooks only, had small size, big twist. Uh, let's see. It's just too bad that they won't leave the online ordering. I know, Krista, that would be nice. Let's see. Oh, hello, Thrifty. Last time I ordered Joanne online, it shipped to me from Georgia, and I'm in Arkansas. Let's see. I have the small ones. Oh, I bought 10 of this and 10 of that. I am really looking forward to getting it, especially the one that just made me feel happy when I saw it. Don't worry, boo. I'll send you the. Oh, Helen, I love you. Oh, Teresa, you went to Herrschner's over the weekend. How was my favorite store? How was my favorite yarn store? When Russ goes back to work, I would like, and it has to be after tax season because Kevin's pretty booked right now. But I would like for me and Kevin to take a couple of days and go back to Herrschner's. And just so I can walk around the store again. They really didn't have a whole lot in the. I mean, yes and no. It was kind of like a toss. I should get Bruce's yarn tomorrow. It's in Chicago. Awesome. I love shopping at Herrschner's. Oh, Teresa, I do too. Do you live close by Herrschner's? I had yarn coming. I didn't buy it. So, someone was shipping it. I don't know if it's what Helen has been asking if I got the other 10, or this is yarn that someone sent me from Canada. But it went to New York, way out to Los Angeles. Now it's back to Indianapolis, and that's where it's been for the last 2 or 3 days. Red Heart is too stiff for me. The only thing I use it for is to crochet pet mats for their crates. Mainstay at Walmart is softer. Katrina, there's the Red Heart Super Saver is starting to get softer. So if you go to Yarnspirations, they have 1,855 yard skeins of Red Heart Super Saver and 5 solid colors. I'm telling you, that stuff is soft. It is. It surprisingly is soft. Now it's not as soft as Big Twist and stuff, but it is way softer. It's getting better. Um, let's see. Red. Okay. 2.5 hours. You have well traveled yarn. I know, Helen. It's crazy. I don't know if it's the yarn that I was supposed to have got from you. The way that the shipping labels, or yeah, the way that the shipping tracking number starts, it's more like I think it's from Canada. Um, I've got 5 looms coming from uh, Sinwood. I should get them on March 8th. Way to go, Krista. You have well. Okay. Good evening, Lana. Putting me on TV. Okay. Thank you very much for putting me on your TV and listening. I appreciate that. Let's see. Kristen is saying hello. Oh, I don't know that. Um, I wish I knew where that tote is. That has the big. Give me a second, guys. Ow. God. Ouch. Okay. Here's one. Now this is black. So it's Red Heart Super Saver. 35.3 ounces, 1,000 grams, 1,855 yards, 1,696 meters. Oh, okay, it is black, and it's a 4-weight. Now, it does have a little bit of roughness to it, but it's not near as, I don't think it's as stiff. I mean, it's Red Heart, but I think it's softer now than what it used to be. Maybe it's just me. Um, but now I gotta get caught up. I made sure I asked when the warehouse sale was. It is June 11th. Ooh, June. Ooh, ooh. I should I should be back to work by then. Uh, so I need to write. I need a pen. Okay, J-U-N, June 11th through the 15th. Thank you very much for that information, Teresa. I appreciate it. Let's see, how is, I made sure, okay. Where is Herrschner? Debbie, Herrschner store is in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Herrschner, yep, okay. Hello, Barbara Jean. I bought the Red Heart Super Saver Super Mega Craft Kit from Yarns for 29 bucks. That was a steal. If I was working, I would have bought a couple. Let's see. Marcelina, hello. Did you say a couple of days at Hersh? I should be back to work by then. But I at least want to experience where you actually get to walk through their warehouse. And you know, someone else I've not seen in a while is Brian. I'll have to email him too. So now we know where your first few paychecks are going on. I'm wondering if one of Mandela will make a prayer shawl. It all depends on what's the prayer shawl's, what stitches are in the prayer shawl, Patty. Let's see. I'm on a high. Just finished Wild Irish Throw by Bonnie Bay Crochet. 6 weeks of intense cabling. Woo! Sounds beautiful though. I was just thinking about Brian too. So we're missing Brian. We're missing Vicky. We're missing Robin. I better write these down. So we're missing Vicky, Brian, Robin, just garter stitch and knitted. Oh, depend. And there again, it just depends on how big you want it. I would think that 1,000 yards, well, almost 1,100. It should be fairly close. I just can't get over 1,855 yards. And right now it's on sale for like $12.20, $12.29, something like that. I mean, that's like a, depending on the stitch, that's a blanket in itself for 12 bucks. But if you have the extra 10% off code, it's under $12 for one of these. This one I paid $10.25 for back in January. Let's see. Hope Brian is okay. Looking at 23 by 78. It should be fairly close, Patty. I think you should be okay. I think. I don't like playing yarn chicken, so I'm not really a good one to ask about yarn chicken. I think I never got it. Oh, Patty, I do. I love the smell of yarn, especially wool yarn. It smells so clean. And these are wound tight. So these are going to feel a little rough. Just because they're wound so tight. I mean, these things are solid. But just feeling this little bit, I mean, it does got that bite to it. But not like the Red Heart Value. That stuff is sandpaper rough. This is just a little rough. That's why I'm saying Red Heart Super Saver, I think, is starting to get softer. Because I believe it's being made in Turkey now. Black. Nope, it's made in India. This was made in India. And they come in this nice heavy plastic bag, which I will be putting in. These, it'll be coming out of these plastic bags and going into an organza bag. I'm a face rubbing kind of yarn person. We all sniff yarn. Sniffing yarn is a must. I often make multiple of the same things. Hats, scarves, and lapgans. I weigh my yarn using a fish scale and an ice cream bucket. I have a little yarn scale. Okay. Hello, Tina. Hello, hello. Why are you doing that? There we go. It kept the chat clear at the bottom. Mm. So anyhow, I think all of my stuff has now shipped. Some of a couple of my things are supposed to come tomorrow, and let's see. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Well, it is Wednesday now, so I'm supposed to get some today, and I'll probably get some Friday and Saturday. Is what I'm thinking. But UPS, not post office, just UPS. Sometimes if they see that I'm getting orders like one after the other, they'll wait and deliver it all at one time on the farthest date out. It's the most irritating thing I ever did see. How do you know that I don't need what's in that box? And I can't wait another 3 days or 4 days. Let's see. Interesting. So, does your yarn weight match the label? I don't know if it does or not. I would check it, but I got to get batteries. I have to order AAA because the batteries that I had in it are gone, used up, and we didn't have any. I thought we had more in the drawer, but we don't. Um, or otherwise, Debbie, I would put it on the scale and weigh it. Weight is sometimes off, usually to the higher. Well, this is supposed to be what, 35 ounces, 35.3 ounces, or 1,000 grams. It would have been nice if they would have just made 2,000 yards and cut it there. I wish they would make like 3,000 yard balls again. I have some upstairs, not 3,000 though. It's like 2,200 yards for a skein, and they stopped making it. But it would be nice if they did that again. Hello, Tracy. Hello. I would remove the batteries because sometimes, yeah, birdies. There's no batteries in it. Once the scale died, I knew right away that the batteries were dead, so I chucked the batteries and went to replace them, but found out we don't have any. So now I have to order some. Oh, let's see. And you know, everyone's saying hi to everybody, and I love that. That just warms my heart. Been using numbing cream to help with the pain. Does it help, Carson? So yes, he says it does help. Good. And you know, that's one thing that I wish doctors would, think of. And hey, use this to help with the pain. It takes a while to kick in. Oh my goodness. I forgot to grab my water tonight. Yeah, the shingles is like holding on for dear life. Lace. I want to do. I love lace. And these little things are expensive. It's a good thing I got them when I did. I got these on a really good deal. It was buy two, get three free. And free shipping. So I wasn't going to pass that up for nothing. Because this is lace. Um, it's from Germany. 25% nylon, 75% wool. So you could actually make socks out of this. But there's 900 yards in here. And I got a green one too. That's just a yarn piece. Oh, good night, Denise. Katrina, I have to frog my mom's blanket back. 2 rows. I just noticed that it's off. So I got to take 2 rows out of it. And I've not been getting sleep at night. I just got back from the other room. I went on the computer to try to find what happened to your yarn. very unhelpful site. Well, thank you for looking, Helen. Um, Hello, Bonnie. But yeah, I've not been sleeping very well. Darn it. The new CPAP is great. It's just I can't sleep. 20 days. 20 days. Actually 19 now because it's Wednesday the 5th and my surgery's on the 24th. Did you say that yarn was lace weight or is it? Oh no, it's lace weight. This says lace ball. It actually says lace ball. So this is kind of like a Zobber ball. It's made by the same company. Um, Chappelle? Chappelle? It's German. Um, but it's the same as a Zobber ball. Costs the same as a Zobber ball. But I love the color. I just love the color. And it's thin. Me neither, Russ. I woke up last night, but I want that. You can't have my chicken. 3 hours last night for me and 4 hours. Um, let's see how many hours of sleep I got last night. 2 hours and 21 minutes is all the sleep that I had. Because my machine keeps track from noon to noon. So that's all the sleep that I had yesterday. So when I go to sleep sometime this morning, hopefully I can sleep. Know the feeling. 3 weeks going on 24 hours. Yeah, I can imagine, Carson. You missed my Oh, let me go find it. Um, you're right, Russ. I bought that chicken pattern. I got a lot done. It's a tricky pattern. That's what Vicky was saying, Bonnie. She was saying that something about the count isn't right or something. Um, oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I wonder if she shows. Wonder if mine shows sleep. Patty, it should. It should tell you. So mine, it will show me for the day. It will show me for 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, 182 days, and 365 days. So I've been using the new CPAP for 20 days. And I'm averaging 5 hours and 57 minutes a day. Because some days I get more sleep than others. I got shingles about 8 years ago, and still have a problem with them. I take gabapentin. Mine got in the nerves. Oh, or Sarah, that's awful. I count the feathers, the rest. Oh, come on. Why are you doing that? I count the feathers, the rest seems to be going okay. Want to make an emotional support chicken when I get better. Let's see, the lady has a tutorial on the pattern, but the thing is, though, as she misses parts, doesn't show you the whole thing, so it gets tricky. You can't see it. Debbie's daughter ordered some chicken wings, and they came with a few feathers to. Debbie, I know. Me and Kevin noticed that too. It's like, don't you see the feathers in the chicken before you deep fry it? The lady had, okay, I read that. You won't need it then. A good friend of the family, um, she got shingles. It was in her eyes, almost all over her body. She was in a nursing home, and I went to see her. I used to go see her like once a week, sometimes two. And she'd be like, bring me a McDonald's hamburger with just mustard. So I'd stop at McDonald's, and of course I would get her husband something too. Uh, but I'd stop and get them their dinner, and then take it to the nursing home because he was there. He was there from the time he could be there until the time he had to leave. He didn't leave. I mean, he was devoted to his wife, and so I would get him um, what he wanted, and I'd sneak it in there. Mm. But anyway, what am I supposed to do? Tell him no? I ain't gonna tell an 80-year-old woman no. Um, Vitamin B complex will help shingles. I had them 44 years ago. I still have a hot spot. Acupuncture helps. Hello, Melissa. Hi, Junior. Come on, baby boy. Come on. Come on, honey. He's such a big boy. What is a hot spot? Hey, we're doing good tonight. We have 75 thumbs and 83 people. That's awesome. And I have to look at the grocery ad. We never did go grocery shopping this week. But we really didn't need nothing. Might get some tuna fish because it's chunk light tuna in water. 5 cans, $5. Oops. Now you know I'm not a spring chicken. So did you get your yarn yet? I came in late. Tina, no. But I'm supposed to get a couple of skeins tomorrow. Literally, I know, guys. I've always joked about it, but I'm telling you, this time there's only a couple of skeins coming. Well, there's 4 skeins I think coming tomorrow in one box, or 2 things. I don't remember. Um, let's see. Carson think. Yeah, sometimes they give me the blue. Um, I'm not a spring chicken. I became one of those fluffy sitting hens. Just sit and play with yarn. I want to become a fluffy rooster where I just eat, sleep, and play with yarn. When I lived in New York City, my mom was in a nursing home, and I would get her food from Junior's, ball soup, and pastrami sandwich, or Reuben. I love Reuben sandwiches. Might have to that'd be a good that'd be something nice to have. I'll have to give that some thought. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with what, Cindy? Helen, thank you for the $2. I really appreciate that. That it makes me smile. You make me smile. Um, Cindy, what's wrong with what? Junior's is the best place to eat. I've never been to New York, so I don't know what Junior's is or what they serve. Mm. I got a check in the mail today, so Carlos and I went to Logan's Roadhouse. Yummy, Carmen. Uh, Sleeping. Oh, eating, sleeping, and yarn. Absolutely nothing. But it's this thing called work that gets in my way. It's that pesky little thing that gets in your side. It's like that gets in that rib and just crawls up in there. Pesky little thing. I can't wait till I retire. Junior's is known for their cheesecake and deli food. I love cheesecake. Cheesecake. Junior's is a Jewish restaurant. Rest work is a 4 letter. I know, Patty. I want to slap that word around. You got to work to pay for your addiction. Before long, Barbara, we're gonna be. I'm gonna have to work just to eat. Oh. I'm oh, Sharon. I'm in a nursing home, so I get to play with yarn. Tonight was pizza with the girls delivered to my room. I'm right near the nursing station. She couldn't miss what I was up to. Hey, it was okay, Sharon. It was okay. Pumpkin spice cheesecake. Work cramps my style. All I know, Bonnie. I know. But I'm not old enough to retire yet. Russ, you would make a great rooster because you crow about all the totes. mm, I'm hoping. So I ordered 6. Well, it's because I'm trying to get a spot over there in the corner. And my mom at Christmas time, she gives me money. I don't ever spend it because I really never needed to. So I would always put her Christmas money, I'd set it aside. And it's like, with me not working now, it's like, oh, I remember it's like, I have mom and daddy's Christmas present money. So I ordered me a couple of things, and they're 18-gallon size, and they stack on top of each other, and they have doors that come down all the way around it. You can get in through the top, the front, the back, the two sides. The only way you can't get in is through the bottom. But other than that, you can get into it. So I ordered a couple of those to help get rid of some of the yarn clutter. And then I had enough left over to buy kind of like a bookshelf type deal. And I'm going to put yarn in that. And then hopefully, when the tree comes down, I'll be in my semi-permanent spot. Because once we can get to the upstairs and make sure it's okay, I'll be moving everything upstairs. Sometimes you and I like the same thing so much, I feel like you're a family member. I think I'm old enough to be your mama, but I'd like to think youngish aunt. I think mom is 83, Helen. I think mom's 83. I got 7. Bonnie, I have 15 years. Just a classic cheesecake with nothing on it would be good. Is a New York style cheesecake. I would love to have a piece of that. I work so I can support my crafting. Debbie, I know I'm going to have to. I give too much yarn about to retire. Carbon had to make very short videos for them to send. So there's probably 7 or 8. Just the spot corner shelves that go to the ceiling so you can stack it up. Not quite that bad, Debbie. Good, Russ, you ever die, Kevin is going to have a big yard sale of yarn. Well, I'm trying to find somebody that will knit and crochet so I can eventually turn everything over to them, because I would like my yarn to be loved and cherished and shared like I do. And I would also like to give them the reins of the channel as well. And let them keep the legacy going. There's the Polish section in Brooklyn, and there was this meat market that would sell cabbage balls, fresh kielbasa, and smoked kielbasa. Also Canadian bacon, which would, oh my goodness, Bernice, that sounds yummy. Hope it helps. Let me know. Bonnie work is keeping your mom young. Russ Sam's used to sell New York cheesecake. Mama would put it in the freezer. My older sister would take it out, put it on a fork, and eat it frozen like a popsicle. I would too. I totally would. Yep, she says she has to work so she could go on her vacations. Let's see. I have 15 years on you now. Yeah, I'm going to be turning. I think I'll be 54 this year. I'm old. So Helen, you can't be my mama because I believe my mom is 83. So I guess you'd have to be an aunt. All right, Sharon, you have a good night's sleep. 69 knocking on 70. That's awesome, Barbara. I'll be 61 in 14 days. Woohoo! Bonnie has 9 more years before she can retire. Early happy birthday. Um, you're the age of my babies. You win, Helen. I'll be his older sister. I'm soon to be 65. I think that's how old my brother is. One of my sons is older than you. The middle one is your age, and the younger son is turning 50. Well, put us in a room and we'll argue and fight like we're, back home. We don't want you to feel left out. Let's not think about the year. Bonnie, I'm counting down to my retirement. I earned every single one of those retirement, and I am not afraid to tell my age. I am not afraid. I'll be 81 if live to see May. I hope you do, Sarah. And I'm only 75. You're only as old as you feel. Right now, I feel old, useless, worn out, drug out, ran over, and buried twice. Russ, can I ask what your mom's name is so I don't have to say hi, Russ's mom? Her name is Carol. Carol. Well, of course, we'll sing you happy birthday. I'm not afraid to tell my age. I just don't want to think about how many years. I'm counting them babies because Russ earned that right to count down retirement. Now, some of these other people that have 35 years left, they don't have the right yet. After surgery and you heal up, you'll feel a lot better. Oh, yeah, because I'll be back at work. And then I can go back to buying yarn, I hope. Well, it'll be a few months because I got to get caught back up on stuff. She won't be able to tell you guys hi back because she's watching on the TV because her computer is old. I have young blood. It's just in an old container. I have young blood. Okay, let's see. I retired 10 years ago at 55, and now I'm working again. Debbie, I am so sorry that you had to go back to work. I've done quite a bit of good stuff, Carson. I've done quite a bit of bad stuff. But, hey, it is what it is. I try and help everybody out I can. Oh. Ooh, Russ is tired. I was purchasing agent at a metal fab shop. I help manage the employees and accounting. I love fab work, but don't miss the stress. I don't blame you, Patty. My grandparents made it to their late 90s. That's awesome, Debbie. Hope you do too. My upper body wants to go, 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 but my lower body says no, no, no. Yeah, the bad thing, something feels good while you're doing it. I'm going to say, oh, okay, Debbie. Russ is tired too. Russ should sign off too, because Russ is tired. I think you can almost see it in my eyes that I am really tired. My dad passed away at 93. Um, Sorry that your dad passed, Sue, but 93, he lived a really good life. All of my joints have been screaming. I grew in age and size. I always grow size wise. Come on, Tippy. Come on, baby girl. Come on. She's over there crying. Mm. Good night, Sarah. Y'all have a wonderful night. Okay, Carson. You too. You have a wonderful night too. Russ, call it if you need. I think Russ is because my eyes are burning. I am tired. But here's our CEO, Tippy. She wanted to say hello before we left. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody. Dad loves you. Think you should go. We'll be here tomorrow. She's asleep. All right, everybody. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night and have a wonderful day tomorrow.